Hello everyone, and I'm Autobot Sonic the Telltale Gamer, bringing latest and everything Transformers, Telltale games, and more. For our second last Transformers EarthSpark review for Season 2, we are going to be looking at Episode 8 of Season 2 titled Dude, Where's My Trailer? So, after the unfortunate dumpster fire that was Episode 7, The Imposters, I am very, very happy to say that Dude, Where's My Trailer is a very, very strong return to form for EarthSpark. Some people might be put off by the fact that this is pretty much a filler episode for EarthSpark, but just like the last big filler episode in Season 1 with Episode 15, Bare Necessities, Dude, Where's My Trailer, I think definitely really hits like home, like a very fun and entertaining story, and thankfully, unlike The Imposters, actually has very minimal animation errors this time, if any at all, and I just had a really fun time with this one. So we're gonna go ahead and see everything this episode did right and what it did wrong. Episode 8 starts with what seems to be Robby, Hashtag, and Jawbreaker just trying to sell Optimus on the idea of agreeing to do a photo shoot for some big trailer, like truck trailer magazine, where Robby and Hashtag explain that by doing this, it will further strengthen the relationships between Cybertronians and humans by showing just how fun Cybertronians can be. And Optimus isn't really keen on doing it, though he does agree to do it when Hashtag tells him that it would make humans like him a lot more. So Optimus agrees to it, and therefore, though, before they do it, though, Robby says that they should go ahead and try and get Optimus's trailer all cleaned up, which is like covered in a bunch of dirt, as Jawbreaker points out. So in the meantime, Jawbreaker decides to go ahead and do some stuff with Optimus, while Robby and Hashtag go to like a car wash place to try and get Optimus's trailer washed up. And I love this scene where, thankfully, the animation here, the facial animations are a lot better than they were in many other episodes in EarthSpark Season 2. My favorite part here is when Robby and Hashtag go to the truck like shop to get stuff to clean Optimus's trailer, and they make a point throughout this entire episode that Optimus's trailer needs a new valve cap the whole time, and Robby and Hashtag just take this constantly throughout the whole episode. So Robby says it here first or Hashtag mentions that they're missing a valve cap, so Robby runs in the store to go buy one while Hashtag watches the trailer, though she's just busy on her tablet watching internet videos. I should also mention, while Robby is out, Hashtag is up like setting together, like for some reason, like a Tinder profile for Optimus in effort to like make him look more attractive to humans. And it's so hilarious because you can see when Hashtag makes like the whole little dating profile for Optimus, it's like, oh, Optimus male, 9 million years old. She's picking all these different pictures, like one of him just goofing around with Alita and Thrash, other one with just him being like all cool, but then there's one of him like soaked in water holding one of those like oversized like lifeguard things, and I don't understand why they had to make EarthSpark Optimus so zesty, and it's just the EarthSpark crew knows what he wants with EarthSpark Optimus, and I just find that hilarious. And the second Robby comes out, the trailer has just been taken, and so Robby's like, Hashtag, where'd the trailer go? And then Hashtag was just so absorbed in her tablet that she had no idea the trailer was even stolen, so she just looks around, like just turns around when Robby mentions it, not realizing that the trailer had been stolen, and she just has this biggest shocked expression on her face. Same with Robby too. The facial animations in this episode are a lot better than episode 7 and a few other episodes in this season, and I'm happy that EarthSpark definitely improved on it after the last episode. This then starts the main plot of the episode, where it's Robby and Hashtag going all over Witwicky trying to find out who took Optimus's trailer. So to help out with this, Hashtag reveals to Robby that after the events of Season 1, Nightshade had installed cameras or hidden cameras all over Witwicky, very similar to how they did with the multi-homestead back in episode 14 of Season 1, or just around the dugout. So using all the cameras that Nightshade has installed around Witwicky, Hashtag and Robby are able to figure out that Aftermath has stolen the trailer. Of course, very true to his nature, just wanting to cause chaos and destroy stuff. So we have him just bang up the trailer a little bit, but mostly he basically spray paints a giant target on it and pulls it up in front of like a railroad track to be run over by an incoming train. So it's at this point where Hashtag and Robby fight Aftermath for the trailer. They end up beating him, but just when the trailer is about to get run over by the train, Robby punches it out of the way with his cyber suit, though at the same time Aftermath is like still tethered to the trailer with his tow cable, so he ends up being pulled onto the railroads and run over by the train in the process. And after seeing just how much of a horrible character Aftermath was in the last episode, I gotta say, it's very cathartic to see Aftermath get his due diligence and get run over by this train. It felt very, very good. But unfortunately, Robby and Hashtag can't celebrate just yet because just as the train finally passes the railroad, Robby and Hashtag find out that the trailer has been stolen once again, though this time by Swindle and Hardtop. Now this kind of just basically sets up what the main plot of this episode is, where it's essentially Robby and Hashtag constantly going through Witwicky trying to get the trailer back from a random Decepticon that takes Optimus's trailer, only to find out right after that another Decepticon takes it. So it's at this point when Robby and Hashtag are chasing after Swindle and Hardtop now. Hashtag say that maybe they should just call Optimus and tell him that Decepticons took the trailer, but Robby's just freaking out the whole time, saying that, oh no, we can't let Optimus know because he'll absolutely kill me. He'll be so disappointed in me if he learns that we lost his trailer. So Hashtag just stays quiet for the most part until they follow Swindle and Hardtop back to the quarry, where the two of them are just shooting repeatedly at Optimus's trailer trying to open it. And I don't know, maybe you could try just forcing open the back doors of the trailer perhaps, instead of just trying to shoot at it aimlessly. But regardless though, Hashtag and Robby now fight Swindle and Hardtop to get the trailer back, and that works out as well, where they're able to defeat them and get the trailer back. But just as Hashtag's about to take it off this big conveyor belt Swindle and Hardtop were going to drop it off of, Skywarp and Nova Storm come in and attach tow cables to the trailer, taking it off into the sky and leaving Hashtag and Robby behind. And it's just frustrating them more and more as they try to figure out where Skywarp and Nova Storm now could have taken the trailer. I should also mention that while Robby and Hashtag are going through this whole quest to get Optimus's trailer back, we occasionally cut back and forth to this side plot involving Jawbreaker and Optimus, where it's Jawbreaker essentially gets called by Robby and Mo, where they tell him that they lost Optimus' trailer and they need to get it back from Decepticons, so he needs to stall Optimus until they can get it back so that he doesn't suspect they lost it. And so Jawbreaker does a lot of funny stuff to go and try and stall Optimus. Like, he gives him like a pedicure, starts like doing other stuff with him. My favorite part though is when he does like a mock interview with him, asking him questions in case the trailer magazine decides to interview Optimus as well. And he does two specific questions that I really wanted to make a reference to. One is, I think, a Jujutsu Kaisen reference, where he asks Optimus like, oh, are you the leader of the Autobots because you have the Matrix of Leadership, or do you have the Matrix of Leadership because you're the leader of the Autobots? Like that one conversation between Gato and Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen during the Hidden Inventory arc.
Are you leader of the Autobots because you have the Matrix, or do you have the Matrix because you're leader?
Do you think you're the strongest because you're Satoru Gojo? Or are you Satoru Gojo because you're the strongest?
And then the other question is actually one that I am very happy with as a big-time shipper in the Transformers fandom, in which he asks Optimus straight up, what's up with you and Alita? What's going on between you two? And Optimus starts getting really embarrassed, just saying that it's complicated. So it's really cool. While it's not officially outright said by Optimus here, this pretty much confirms that EarthSpark, Optimus, and Alita are in some kind of relationship very similar to G1 Optimus and Alita, and sort of alluded to with Netflix Optimus and Alita and animated Optimus and Alita. I really like that we actually have confirmation now where we have Optimus and Alita and EarthSpark sort of as a couple, presumably. I really do like that. If they're not, like, just friends now, maybe they were at least together at some point. I do really like that. But despite Jawbreaker's best efforts, he can't keep Optimus, busy forever. And so just when there's about half an hour left until the photo shoot, Optimus decides to just go ahead and head out to the photo shoot, telling Jawbreaker to call Robby and Hashtag and meet him there with the trailer. So he does that just as, Robby and Hashtag figure out where Skywarp and Nova Storm took the trailer by using this giant car beeper that Optimus gave him and Hashtag for the trailer, and using the little chirping sound from the beeper, Hashtag's able to triangulate where Nova Storm and Skywarp took it, where they ended up taking it to a junkyard where they're just smashing it with two large pipes to try and open up Optimus's trailer. So Robby Hashtag distracts Skywarp and Nova Storm while Robby uses a giant crane to pick up the trailer and drop it on Skywarp and Nova Storm. And at this point, the trailer's absolutely ruined. It's all torn up, all dented up, and like burned up with blaster marks and pipe smashes, but they're able to get it out, but not before Nova Storm just shoots at them before she passes out and shoots off a few of the wheels. So at this point, Robby just feels like there's nothing they can do to fix the trailer now. They're gonna have to deliver it totally wrecked to Optimus, and he's gonna be so upset with him. However, it's at this point when all of a sudden Mo, Thrash, Nightshade, and Twitch end up coming in as like a pit crew of sorts to do a quick little repair cleaning montage with Robby and Hashtag to fix Optimus's trailer. Or Robby first is like surprised like why they're all here, and Hashtag said, oh, well, you said we just couldn't tell Optimus about the trailer. You didn't say we couldn't tell our family about it. So I like the nice little message that EarthSpark is trying to go for here, that even if it feels like you don't have to do everything yourself, it's okay to ask for help with big things that you feel like you need to take responsibility for. And I think that's a good message. Granted, it's like a small filler episode, really has no bigger purpose in the entire plot of EarthSpark, but I think it's fine to have like a filler episode every now and then. I know some people are going to say that, oh, in the only 10 episodes we have, why couldn't this have just been more character development for like Hashtag or Starscream? I get where people are coming from with that, maybe, but it's a 26, or I should say presumably 26 episode season. I think we can spare one episode, just a filler of Robby and Hashtag getting into hijinks. So anyway, we get this really funny cleaning montage, repairing montage. It kind of reminds me of that one scene in Toy Story 2 where the toy maker is like is fixing up Woody after he gets like his arm nearly torn off. It reminds me just because it's just so satisfying, where you see Mo using this big dent remover to suck out all the dents. You have Twitch holding up Robby as he like scrubs off all the side of Optimus's trailer. Even Nightshade's helping out too, and it's just really fun. And it's cool to have all the other Multos cameo in this little end bit, even when they're doing it. So despite all that, right when they finished cleaning up the trailer, though, everyone leaves except Robby and Hashtag, so it just leaves them to go ahead and try and get to the photo shoot by themselves. However, it's at this point, Skywarp and Nova Storm, but also Swindle, Hardtop, and Aftermath start chasing after Robby and Hashtag, shooting at them and getting some mud on the trailer. At this point, Robby's just had enough. He activates the trailer's battle mode that we saw back in episode 1 of this season and just starts shooting at everyone, knocking them off the road. And however, despite them beating all Decepticons, though, the trailer is still messy. So to get quickly to the photo shoot, Hashtag has instead just drives right through this giant water tower to clean off the trailer. And they do manage to make it to the photo shoot on time, just as Optimus and Jawbreaker are about to start taking photos. And Optimus thanks Hashtag and Robby for cleaning it all, though just when they're about to take a picture of Optimus with his trailer, though, he ends up sneezing and ruining the picture because they had used pine-scented like paint or like washing fluid on it, and apparently Optimus is really allergic to pine-scented stuff, apparently, which he did mention a bit back in the beginning of this episode, and so the picture just ends up being ruined of him sneezing halfway through the photo shoot. We end on this little cute tablet image of him, and then there's like 2 side profiles of Hashtag and Robby. One point, Robby's like little blurb even parodies that one like "did he know" meme that's been going around the internet for a few years. But anyway, I do think the ending is a little bit anticlimactic, because it would have been cool to see, like, oh, after all this, Robby and Hashtag actually managed to save the photo shoot, but considering that they didn't do the one thing and you put Pine on it, the photo shoot's ruined. But, yeah, thankfully, though, this episode doesn't have any real consequences on the rest of Season 2, but I am a bit disappointed in the ending, though, not gonna lie. And so, that was my review of Transformers EarthSpark Season 2, Episode 8, Dude, Where's My Trailer? If I had to rate this episode, I'd probably give it an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10. It's a filler episode, sure, but it's a much better filler episode than a lot of just other shows have had. And I think the animation in this episode is very good as well. It's not amazing, but it's definitely better than what we got with the Imposters and even the Butterfly Effect, where I didn't have a problem with it at all. Alan Tudyk actually does a great job as Optimus in this episode. Same with Sidney Michaela as Robby and Stephanie Lemon as Hashtag. The little fight scenes with Robby and Hashtag versus Aftermath, and then battling Swindle and Hardtop later on were pretty well done, and I just think it was like a fun episode. Nothing really special about it, but it was just interesting to have like a little soft spot similarly to Bare Necessities, and I thought it was good. But anyway, that's going to be it for this review. I'll be back next week with my final review for Season 2A of EarthSpark, Episodes 9 and 10, Witwicky Parts 1 and 2. If you're excited as I am to cover the Season 2A finale of EarthSpark, be sure to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I will see you guys later.